See, now, now I will. This is how strange. People are strange. Somebody mentioned Jim Morrison. Okay. Yeah. All the way. Voss. Varum Fergatis. Varum. Kenenzi S. Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to save the U.S. Constitution. Do I even have to make the arguments? I've made the arguments in the previous things. So I've already made my point here. So I guess people like the short videos. I'm verbose. Marjorie Taylor Greene is the next president of the United States. She represents what? The America First wing of MAGA, of the MAGA party. She represents the America First wing. She said it this morning, or interview yesterday with Caitlin Collins. Perfect interview. If I ever seen one, dear leader says, oh, I have the perfect words. Congresswoman Taylor Greene has the perfect words. She says, this is what I am. I am the America First wing. And you know, she ain't compromising jack shit for anybody. That is what Nietzsche called politics in the grand style. Politics in the grand style. And apparently, Congresswoman Taylor Greene is like born to grand style politics. And she's actually a thinker. She actually has a worldview. How about this? She's a respectable Christian lady. How about that? Hey, what's not to like? Look. Well, it's really coming down. Look. I am card-carrying, libtard woke. But I'll hitch with full gusto to Marjorie Taylor Greene. No problem. Because what will happen is she will force politics back into a real frame. She says it. She's going to hold herself to it. She expected Trump to actually keep his word. Look, millions of Americans did. That's why I've been pounding the table, look, about saving face. Look, I even changed sides. I changed sides because I worry. I worry that Oh, here's a great example. Oh my gosh, what a good example is this? If I do say so. No, but I've earned it. Okay, and I don't suppose that my friend will mind. Just take it as a hypothetical, but it actually happened. But it's a hypothetical, except it happened. Okay? Okay. Someone goes through a breakup with turbulence, but the relationship also was turbulence. And let's suppose that the relationship had all kinds of various symbolic investments. Metaphysical investments, spiritual, psychological, religious investments. And it goes bad. And a very human response, especially if one kind of snaps to their senses, one realizes, hey, wait a second. I've been involved with this person. Let's say they've been gaslighting the shit out of me for like 2 years or 10 years or something. Gaslighting. And I've been in a relationship with this person. Finally, somehow, let's suppose I had a dream. I had a vision. I mean, maybe something happened. Maybe a heart attack. I've had friends who've had health events. That can shake you. A health event. It can shake you out of your dogmatic slumber. Hey, we all have dogmatic slumbers, especially these days, right? Where was I? Indeed, where was I? Besides pounding the oh yes. No. My memory hasn't crapped out entirely yet. Okay, so this is the thing. Is that and you can go back to because I have some comments about Nietzsche and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Friedrich Nietzsche, like, she's got the grand politics thing in her sleep. Grand politics. The moment. I mean, look, I had a minor event. And it's hard to get me to have an event, like a conversion event, because I've been converted to fucking everything. When she started flipping it, I don't know what the moment was. It was like, double take. What? Whoa, wait, you're saying what? You're you're gonna hold the line. You're gonna hold the letter. You're gonna hold the letter. Hold the letter of the commitment. You're gonna hold the letter of the commitment. In other words, Congresswoman Taylor Greene ain't afraid of science. Amen, sister. You've got me. You got 100%. You got 100% Byzantine Christian right here. And I got the I cover the Catholic bases too. Nietzscheans, the real fucking Nietzscheans. Not the physical coercion. testosterone intimidation Nietzscheans. No. The fucking logical perspectival Nietzscheans, whose argument you can never anticipate because it's grounded in what? That subject's knowledge. They say Marjorie Taylor Greene, ain't nobody but her who can make those judgments from her standpoint, and she knows that. God gave her that gift. Yeah! God bless Marjorie Taylor Greene, Friedrich Nietzsche, and the United States of America.